Building Your Dream Party team. And I am meant to say that I'm really excited to be here, but I'm actually super nervous still, even though this is my third time. So, wish me luck. Thanks. Okay, so I'm here to talk to you about building up your recurring customer base list. And to do that, you really need to build your customer base and increase your sales. So I'm going to share tips that I've used over the last year to build my business and share some personal stories as well. So it's time to get out of your comfort zone. If you haven't heard that enough already yet over the last 2 days, then I'm going to try and drill that into you. All of the best things for your Scentsy business are outside of your comfort zone. So something that keeps us held tight in our comfort zone is fear of hearing the word no, fear of rejection. I want you to think for a moment how you feel when a friend pops over and you say, hey, do you want to have a cup of coffee? And they say, oh, no thanks. Do you run into your kitchen and cry? Do you look at your coffee and go, oh my gosh, why don't they want my coffee? What's wrong with my coffee? Are they having someone else's coffee? No. You don't care because you just offered them a cup of coffee and they said no. So just approach every Scentsy business question like that as well. Just think that you're offering them a cup of coffee, and if they say no, be really proud of yourself because you've put your business out there. Every no should make you proud, and every no gets you closer to the next yes. So just chase the yes, okay? You just offered them a cup of coffee, that's all. Now, it's really important to build up what customers are purchasing from you by increasing your sales. So I like to be active during my customers' order process. I'm just going to show you how I am during how I take a customer's order. So welcome our guest, yay! Thank you, Carly. So we're just going to pretend I've got her customer details and everything, and this is how I would interact with a party. So, hey.
Hi.
What would you like to order today?
Can I please have a premium system?
Yeah,
I want tiara.
I love that warmer. It's so pretty. Oh, the diamantes are gorgeous. Yeah.
Coconut lemongrass.
Yeah.
Camu Camu and By the Sea.
By the Sea is really nice and fresh. I love it in the room spray. It's really good.
And can I also have a sweet pea vanilla scent pack?
You absolutely can. Did you want to try the washer whips at all?
No, thanks. Not today.
No worries. And I was just wondering, would you like to host a fun fragrance party? Your friend today, the current host, will get a half price item at your party.
Yeah, I think so.
No worries. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Hey!
Okay, so there's a few really important small things I did there to help build the relationship with the customer. I try to start off with a compliment. Whether I compliment a warmer they've chosen or something about their earrings or your appearance. Receiving a compliment puts you in a really good mood, and it puts them in a really good frame of mind to buy more from you, and they really enjoy using you as their consultant. Then I planted the seed that a fragrance that she enjoyed was available in another product line. So even if she didn't purchase that By the Sea room spray today, she's going to think when she's warming By the Sea, oh, that would be really nice in a room spray. And then I asked two important questions. I tried to offer her a product that she didn't purchase yet by offering her the butcher whips, and I asked her if she would like to host a party. Now, a personal story about upselling. I was at a party listening to the conversation, and I overheard someone say that they had a really stinky shoe cupboard in their son's bedroom. So when it was time to take her order, I said, hey, did you want to try a scent pack for your son's stinky shoe cupboard? And she's like, oh, scent packs. Are they the things that are in the buddies? I was like, yeah, they are. She's like, oh, actually, yeah, I want 4 Roosevelts, please. I was like, okay, I'll add that $184 order to your current order, that's fine. So she was finished her order at that point. And then just by asking that one question, you never know what's going to come from it. Sometimes they'll say no, sometimes you'll add $180 to your order. Now, a cheater's way of getting out of your comfort zone is to change the way you ask about hosting the party. So sometimes I even get really nervous when I'm on a booking blitz and you've got to keep picking up that phone. Take the pressure off yourself and the person you're asking and try instead something like, hi, I'm working towards a free trip to Singapore at the moment and I really need some more October party bookings. Do you know anyone who wants to earn some great freebies and half price product? there's 3 outcomes. They're either going to say yes, I know someone who wants to have a Scentsy party, or yes, I would love to have a Scentsy party. Or they're going to say, oh no thanks. Who cares? You offered them a cup of coffee, they said no big deal, okay? Now, building relationships is really important for your Scentsy business. This building a relationship up is what makes the customers keep coming back to you. So that first interaction when you took the customer's order was the beginning, building the base, and then doing customer follow-ups is really important. Now, receiving a generalised text that isn't directed at you probably isn't going to have much effect on you. So I like to personalise each message. About two weeks after a host has received a party order, I will text each guest and make it about them. So I would say, as an example, hi Emma, it's Nikita Kinnane here from Zoe's Scentsy party. I'm just checking in. What do you think of your products? How do you enjoy the Quiver washer whips? I hope you're having a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Now, even if they don't reply, that's fine. Receiving that personalised message that specifically mentioned a product they purchased makes them feel really special that you've reached out and thought about them. So don't be offended if you don't get a reply. You have stepped up your relationship with the customer just by sending that simple text. Now, how important are hosts for our Scentsy business? They are so important. So you've got to take really good care of them and make them feel special. At the beginning of a party, I like to give my hosts a gift in front of everyone and say, hey, thank you so much for having me in your home. I would not have a job without people like you, so thank you for getting all your friends here today. People are looking and they're like, oh, maybe I want to get that present, and the host just feels really special. When I pack her order up, I separate it from everyone else's. I use a reusable bag from a Scentsy family store, and it is just covered in curling ribbon, so it looks really fun and exciting. I present it to her and I say, here's your awesome goodies. You did so well at your party. I hope you enjoy your products. Make them feel special. Build that connection all the time. And last, it's really important building relationships to try and create fans. So what are fans? Fans are a step above customers. They are people who think about Scentsy and they think about you at the exact same time. They hear about a Scentsy party, they say, oh, is your consultant Nikita? They hear someone talking about Scentsy and you're just straight on their mind. They can't think about Scentsy without thinking about you. So how do you create those fans? You need to be generous and you need to go the extra mile. Always work within your budget. I'm not saying throw money at them and throw free products at them. I'm saying if you know that an order is for a special occasion or for a gift, don't even mention it and gift wrap it. Send that to the customer fully gift wrap for them. They might hate your wrapping paper and unwrap it and rewrap it in their own, but just the thought that you've put into it will resonate with them and will make them feel special to you. If you have a spare perpetual reward, call a past host or a returning customer. It is the funnest phone call to make. I love calling people up and going, hey, Merry Christmas. I've got a spare half price item here. I would love to share it with you. It has not cost me a cent to use that perpetual reward for them. It does not cost you anything. It's a phone call and people love it. And they're really, what I've found is people are ordering again within a fortnight of receiving that phone call. So it obviously really makes people feel special. Social media is really, really beneficial to your Scentsy business. So when you scroll down your Twitter feed or your Facebook timeline, you've got to think of it as your Scentsy storefront. What are people seeing when they walk past your shop? Are they seeing someone who's bright and bubbly? Or are they seeing someone who's got tired kids, we didn't sleep again last night, someone's sick, the car broke down? What are you always putting out there? Where would you rather spend your money? Your social media profile is a place for you to be really proud and excited about your Scentsy business and all the Scentsy products. So share that. Facebook especially is an incredible business tool. Use it. Add your hosts, add guests as friends. It's the easiest way to share Scentsy sales, new limited edition buddies, play party booking games. And those little posts that you put up that say, order going in tonight, if you want to add anything, let me know. If you've only got your same friends list all the time, just your family and friends that see that, that's going to be really annoying. If you're building your friends list every day or every week, more people are going to see those posts and they will become a lot more effective. Lastly, with your social media profile, you need to be really careful. Of course, like I said, be positive, but watch the political posts and just avoid anything that's a bit debatable. You're absolutely entitled to your own opinion, but maybe just share that with your family and friends who you do see on a regular basis, because when you are using your Facebook profile to build your Scentsy business and you have a lot of hosts and guests on there, you want your social media place to be somewhere that's professional and relatable for people to respect, and that they'll want to refer you to other people and use it. Now, we talked about how to take care of our customers, but how do we build up our customer base and get new ones? Home parties in your home are really important to your business, even if you've been doing Scentsy for 2 years. I either have a catalogue relaunch party for the new catalogue, or have a mystery host party where everyone who places an order gets a chance at winning the host rewards. Invite everyone. Someone that you met at a Scentsy party might not have known the host and might not have wanted to have their own party and haven't had a chance to get to any other parties since then. So just invite everyone. Have paper invites on you for the 2 weeks leading up to that event and hand them out. Excitedly sharing it that you're excited about the party will bring people to the party, and you're getting to introduce Scentsy to new people that you meet that might not have seen Scentsy yet or recently. Always remember Frank. Frank is just the best for our Scentsy business. Frank is your friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbours and kids' connections. So Frank is a lot of people. Every time you're going to see Frank after this new catalogue launches, take your kit with you, or at least take the little transition testers and some catalogues and order forms. Don't feel like you're being pushy or annoying. You're excitedly sharing amazing products and your favourite new fragrance. Get people excited with you. It's just getting outside of the comfort zone and asking. Don't feel like you're being annoying. I like to be a little bit extra prepared when I go and see Frank. So I'm a dance mum, and I drop my daughter in and then sit in the car with my toddler because he is a bit of a nightmare and would just prefer to sit in the car listening to lyrics. But every time there's a new catalogue, I'm in there with my kid. I've got my big box and we are all smelling all the testers, reading the catalogue together and going over the new product lines. So the mums know I'm a Scentsy mum, even though I'm only showing them the Scentsy once every 6 months. I always wear my shirt together, so that helps. So recently a dance mum stopped me and she said, "Hey, do you guys do catalogue parties?" I was like, "Yes, we do. I've got one ready to go in the car." I use the little pouch that the mini testers come in, the zippered clear pouch, yeah. And I fit a party in that little bag. I went and got it for her. 2 weeks later, she had 400 in sales and another 2 pouch party bookings for me. Just by being prepared and always sharing Scentsy with Frank positively. Business networking is really, really important, and it becomes really easy when all you're doing is offering the businesses a cup of coffee. So I know it's terrifying to walk in with your catalogue, but just pretend you're offering them a cup of coffee, and if they say no, walk next door to the next business. Think about businesses that you frequent, think about businesses that your customers and hosts frequent. Whether you can get a warmer in there, or a diffuser, or just some catalogues and business cards. Anything you can get in there with your details on, try it. I had 2 customers who both lived in the same retirement village, and they were like big, always buying more Scentsy customers. And I was like, I wonder if their friends would like Scentsy as much as they do. So I called the social club for the retirement village and booked a party. Now the lady who took that phone call was really negative about the party. She's like, we've had these party planned things in here before and they never go well. And she just wasn't showing a really exciting building it up for me at all. So I was really nervous about the party to start with. And then I found out both of my customers weren't coming. They had to travel. And I was like, okay, this is fantastic. I did a letterbox drop the week leading up to the party. In every single letterbox at that retirement village, I put a flyer in, so come and check out this smelly stuff. I had 12 women come, 900 in sales, and they all loved Scentsy. So just get outside of your comfort zone and give it a go. Make yourself memorable. So we're building up our customer base, we're making sure that our customers feel extra special to us. How do you make yourself super memorable? So I've mentioned the family store a few times. That place is amazing. Get on there and do some shopping. Wear your Scentsy shirts so that everyone knows you're a Scentsy consultant when you're doing your shopping. You never know who you're going to run into. They might need a consultant. Do you know how many people come up to me when I'm wearing a Scentsy shirt and go, oh, do you sell Scentsy? I got stuff at the market and I've got no idea who the consultant is. I really need to order more washer whips. I'm like, I do not know who your consultant is. So yeah, put yourself out there and make yourself memorable. Jesse, you just put me off. It's okay, you can stay, I'm back on track, I've got it. So I like to use other things from the family store. Gifts at my parties for my customers are like nail files or the bling pens. And the pens that I hand out for people to write with are just the cheap 10-pack of Scentsy pens. So if someone pinches one, they're thinking about me next time they use it, or they're at least thinking about Scentsy. Same with the gifts that I'm giving out. When they use that nail file or that bling pen, someone sees it, they're like, yeah, I went to a Scentsy party on the weekend, this stuff's great. Make yourself memorable by using the family store. Share personal stories when you're at a party. You might be the consultant whose cat licked the wax in the dish and had a purple nose for a few days. Or you might be the consultant who forgot to do the laundry on the weekend and on Monday morning used the dry disc to clean her son's uniforms. Whoever you are, sharing a personal story is just building that relationship with your customers and making you memorable to them. And now lastly, I've got examples of all this up here, so I'm happy to share it all with you. And I'm going to put the printable things up on the Australian and New Zealand Consultant Facebook page so that you can print them out if you want to use them. But it's really important to put certain goodies in your host packs and customer order inclusions. So I'll start with the host packs. How many people here host coach? Okay, that's good. Host coaching is so important for your Scentsy business. Hostess coaching can be the difference between 4 people coming to the party and $0 in outside orders, or 10 or more people coming with 200 in outside orders. My host packs are all about the inviting Frank and taking outside orders. I've got a little game that I play, and if they cross off 3 in a row, then she's going to get an extra gift from me. I check in with the host in the week leading up to her party, and I ask her how many people she's expecting. If it's less than 10, I send her a text template that says, hey guys, guess what? My Scentsy consultant said that if you bring a friend with you on the weekend, you're both going to get a gift. It is so much fun to stand at the door with gifts at the start of the party and giving them to people as they arrive. They feel good. I feel good because I've just branded myself with them with the Scentsy notebooks or something. And I've got more customers there that day and more potential customer base. And now my customer orders. So everyone loves freebies. I put a sample in every single order that I send out, whether it's a customer who buys from me every fortnight or new customers. Washer whip samples are great, but I've been getting a lot of success from Scentsy recipes lately. Does anyone do Scentsy recipes? Awesome. So you mix 2 fragrances together. A really popular one at the moment I've been using is called Sweet Dreams, and it's French lavender and vanilla bean buttercream. It's amazing together, and I've had so many people text me or call me about 2 weeks after they've received their order saying, hey, I need those 2 bars. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll get you a 3-pack so that you save $1. What other fragrance would you like? So this is all up here. Also, provide your contact information in the customer order. So I do a fridge magnet for my new customers that says, don't run out of Scentsy with my contact details on it. Every time they walk past their fridge, my name is in their face and so is the Scentsy logo. I want them to always be thinking about that. So the moment they're running low, they know who to contact and it's right there for them to remember. Make sure you label at least one thing in every order so people know who to come to. Thank you so much. If you want to come check out this stuff and have any questions, please feel free to come up. Thank you.